Carl Froch predicts that Tyson Fury will be too much for Daniel Dubois in their fight. Carl Froch has been discussing potential return opponents for Tyson Fury, including current IBF heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois. Fury has been retired since early January when he made a brief announcement on his social media pages, rather out of the blue. The news came just weeks after his second consecutive loss to Alexander Usyk across 12 hard-fought rounds. The first time in May saw Usyk relive Fury of his WBC belt to become undisputed champion, which is something he had already done down in the cruiserweight division. The second contest in December was a defense of 3 of the 4 world titles after Usyk had to vacate the IBF to honor the rematch. That belt was picked up in the meantime by Dubois, who stopped Anthony Joshua inside 5 in his last defense. Recently, there has been increasing chatter around a potential U-turn on retirement for Fury. Speaking on his own channel Froch on Fighting, Froch admitted he wouldn't mind seeing the ex-world champion come back to fight the informed Dubois, but also admitted he thinks the Gypsy King would have too much. Daniel Dubois is not a bad fight, but he's young, hungry lion. I know he's tied up now with the rematch with Usyk, but the Dubois-Fury fight would be quite interesting. But I do think Fury would be too much for him, but you never know, do you? Many fans hope that if the Gypsy King does come out of retirement, it will be for an epic showdown with Joshua before both men leave the sport behind. Roy Jones Jr. picks a winner in Anthony Joshua vs. Tyson Fury fight. We know what happens. There is still plenty of hope that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury may fight before the ultimate end of their careers, and Roy Jones Jr. has been making his prediction. Joshua is currently out with an elbow injury and was set for minor surgery in May but will be back later this year. Fury retired in January off the back of his second consecutive defeat to Alexander Usyk, but has been seen back in the gym lately. It is hoped these two giants of world boxing will be able to arrange a showdown before they fully walk away from the sport, even if it is for legacy rather than any world title belts. Speaking to IFL TV, former pound-for-pound King Jones Jr. was asked who would prevail if they were to fight today. I like both guys, so it's hard for me to say, but because of their past experiences and what I've seen, I would probably give Fury the edge. Looking at his 2 fights with Usyk and Joshua's 2 fights with Usyk, I think he made better adjustments against Usyk than Joshua did, so I would probably give him the edge on the fact that he knows how to make adjustments. But AJ has that neutralizer. If AJ hits him clean, then we know what happens, so I would say 50-50, but I just give Fury the edge. If Fury does not come out of retirement and negotiate a fight with Joshua, AJ could instead go into an equally intriguing contest with Deontay Wilder, who makes his return to the ring for the first time in a year next month against Tyrell Herndon.